I am going to tell you the experience that I personally had with color sensitization. Now, gang stalkers know that this happens. They purposely use this to have control of your mind, but not in the way that people who think of mind control believe, but what but in the I mean it in the aspect of what your mind focuses on. So I have two reasons to know that I was sensitized to colors. First, a gang stalker told me, we are sensitizing you right now to colors. Second, for a span of 1 week, every single day, 99% of the cars that were around me were a single color. For 1 whole week. Everywhere. And this is the effect that it has. So whenever you only see one color, it kind of builds momentum in your thoughts, in the aspect that whenever you see a color, you start to only noticing that color. So by doing this, when let's say my when after the week that I had been sensitized to green, to red, to white, to black, all the cars were that single color. But then after the week, their fun began. And it was I think it was more like my fun, because honestly I had a blast. It was an experience that it would be impossible to produce on another human being without hundreds of people actively being part of it. Or at least it felt like hundreds of people. Now, what this does is that when you're in the freeway, right? And let's say after a week of having every car be a single color, and then you go back to reality and every color is random or whatever, they they know that they have produced an effect in your brain. And the effect is the following. I was on the freeway, and then there were the cars that were around me were the colors that I was sensitized to. So green the the green car moved out of the way, and then a red one got in front of me. So then immediately my brain pretty much ignored every other color, and it only made anything red pop up. So I only saw the red cars, I only saw the red lights, the trolley, anything that was red. And then as soon as that car moved, and then they replaced it with a black car, then all the other colors took the background. And then only things that were black popped up, such as the asphalt, the tires, the black cars, anything black. And then that car moved out of the way, and then another car moved, like a green car. And then I began, my brain ignored everything else, and it only began seeing the trees, anything green. And then that one moved, and then the white car moved in. And then my brain ignored every other color. It didn't mean that I didn't see it. I saw the colors, but the colors that were imposed onto my vision, the closest, were the dominant colors on what I saw. So when the white car was in front of me, then I began noticing only the white clouds, the white headlights. Everything that was white kind of took the forefront of my thoughts. And I had a blast because it was the coolest thing I have ever experienced. I loved it, loved it. And it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. The purpose of this was to pretty much tell you indirectly that they control your mind. And they control that aspect, but honestly, I was enjoying the hell out of it because I appreciate it because it's an effect on my mind that it took hundreds of people and a lot of coordination for it to be possible. And I know I had control of the effect because what was supposed to come out of it was a sense of anxiety, of desperation, that I was being controlled or whatever. But I was enjoying the hell out of it. It was really enjoyable and really amazing, and I appreciated it for what it was. It was like a work of art. It was something beautiful. It was supposed to be terrifying, and it was for a second. But I feel like I had the last laugh because it only lasted not more than 20 minutes. And it went away right away. But not only that, but having experienced that state of mind, it gave me the ability of being able to reproduce that state of mind at will. And it has become very useful because let's say that I lost something that is a particular color. I can set my mind in a particular state where my brain only picks up primarily the colors that I want to focus on. Like if I'm lost in a crowd and I'm looking for someone who's wearing a purple shirt, I can set my mind to only make the purple anything pop up in my brain. I put it in that state of mind, and anything purple pops up, and it's in the forefront of how I notice it, and it kind of just helps me find things faster if they're a particular color. So it is something that I have learned how to use and how to control at will, and that is the gift that gang stalking has given me. Color sensitization can be something very powerful because you can, after having experienced it once, paying attention to the state of mind, it gave me the ability to reproduce it at will, and I can use that power at anything that I want. If I want to notice someone or find something that is a particular color, I can literally set my brain to find that particular thing that is that particular color significantly quicker. I am not in a blank state of looking at anything, but my brain tells me here is this thing that is this color, and it just pops up and it makes it a lot easier to find. So thank you, gang stalkers. You have given me a power, and I am very thankful for it. That's all I have to say about color sensitization. If you're being gang stalked, don't get scared of it. It can work to your benefit. All right? It's all a matter of perspective. Remember that perspective is reality. Bye.